XOXO. My book bestie.
Bestie.
Book bestie.
Hi everyone,
I'm Anna.
I'm Rina.
I'm Trisha, and you're listening to My Book Bestie Said It's Good, a podcast by three friends with different book tastes. Sit back, relax, and get bookish with us.
In today's episode, we're going to discuss our hot takes. And what does this mean? What books did we read that we didn't like, that everybody else seemed to like?
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna discuss, well,
If
are
we're
we
the problem.
Exactly. Like, why did everybody like this and I didn't?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or why did I like it and no one did?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Let's go into it.
I heard you have a lot of them in your list, Rina.
Yes.
How many do you have?
10.
Oh my.
I mean, maybe they're just like minor hot takes.
Okay.
Yeah,
And are all of them books that you didn't like that everyone liked? Or do you have books that you like that people normally don't like?
only the first case. I like
Okay.
to be a hater.
That's fair.
Well, maybe I have one or two examples, but not really
Okay.
relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah. But well, let's leave mine for the end. What do you girls have? How are your lists looking like?
I think I'm a really nice person. And accepts almost anything because I only have
Low standards.
Low standards.
Low standards alert.
yeah, because I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I mean
Okay.
that's okay. Yeah.
Especially like we talked about how you started reading later on.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
your
That's
list would
true.
be
Yeah,
big if
yeah,
you started before.
that's true. Maybe I'm not that nice.
You are. I confirm. We confirm. But
You're very nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Trisha? How many?
I have a bunch as well, but I don't know if all of these are very known. Yeah, like 8.
Okay. That's
Okay.
cool.
Seems we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
What is the first item on your list, Anna? Let the rant begin.
On my list is actually Fearless by Lauren Roberts.
Mm.
I liked Powerless and I defended Reckless, but I will not stand for Fearless.
So when you say you defended Reckless, does this mean that some people, like a lot of people, also didn't like?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of people did not like Reckless. And I understand why they didn't. But I thought it was kind of a bridge between two books where you learned a few things about other cities and saw new characters. And it developed their love. So I was like, okay, maybe it is needed. Maybe she doesn't just want to go from being haters or kind of enemies at the end of the first book to like lovers all of a sudden in the last one. You know what I mean? So I kind of defended Reckless. But when I read Fearless, the only thing I liked was the romance and nothing else. She, in my opinion, didn't do justice to Kit. And let's just say that I feel like I got to know characters that were not relevant at all.
What rating did you give it?
I think 2.5.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I really enjoyed the romance and I love Kai. I mean, I will always be thankful for Lauren to write Kai.
Yeah, but I think I've seen a lot of stuff like on social media, even though I didn't read the series, and a lot of people seem to have liked it. Though.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I'm like,
I
yeah,
know. I don't get it. Maybe they're just in it for the romance.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
And it's
Because
like the
as
conclusion
for the
and
plot,
Mhm.
it, for me, didn't make any sense. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I also have Powerless on my list because I DNF'd it. I think maybe I was not in the right headspace, but I was not enjoying the writing that much. And maybe I just have to accept that I'm not a romantasy person. In that Fourth Wing is maybe an exception. Fourth Wing the book, not Fourth Wing the series.
Yes.
You know what? It's strange because I really wanted to like it because it suggested it to me, and Laura Roberts sounds like a really cool person.
She does.
She
She
is
sounds
so
really
nice.
nice.
Yeah, in her interviews, that I was like, oh, I really wish I liked the book more than I do. I don't know.
Same. But then again, she wrote this while she was young.
Yeah.
So if she writes something else, I will probably try it. This book really disappointed me.
It's so underwhelming to read like a whole series and then the last book is like,
Well, it had
So
its ups
disappointing.
and downs, like I said, you know.
we have to see if our listeners agree with us or not. I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there also didn't like it.
Yeah. I know I talked to someone on our TikTok with a follower of ours, and she also did not
Like it.
yeah.
Okay. You're not alone.
I'm not alone. But I'm in the minority.
What about you, Rina?
Most of the items in my list are books that I finished with some difficulty, but I did. This one, though, I could not finish, and it's Hooked by Emily McIntyre. It might be that I also was not in the mood for it or something, but I really didn't like it. And I usually enjoy like a gray character, but like James Hook was not it for me. It was in general very cringe. Not only that, but the female main character is also like, oh, I am such a good girl and I'm going to go to this nightclub because I want to prove something to someone. And he's like, yeah, the dangerous club owner and whatever. Turns out he has an agenda, and I find it interesting how it's a retelling and stuff, but
yeah, it's Peter Pan retelling, right?
yeah, supposedly.
Okay.
It's a retelling, but you know, James Hook is the main male character, and Peter is actually her father.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's like kind of the bad person of the story. When I read this, I was like interested, like, oh, the villain is the main interest. But then I didn't think it was well done. I know that some people told me that I should continue the series because the other books are really good.
Okay.
But I don't know. I got a bit like put off by the first book. So I don't know if I will be continuing.
The others are also retelling, right? Retellings, but from other stories.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe so.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah. I gifted that book to a friend of mine, and she actually loved it.
That's why it's a hot take, because I see it everywhere on TikTok.
Yeah. We can't like them all.
Exactly. What about you, Trisha?
I guess a book that I saw a lot on social media was Neon Gods by Katie Roberts.
This is on my list as well.
Yay! Book besties.
You're not alone.
I thought that it was very underwhelming. You know, there's a lot of hype around the whole series, I guess, but especially about this book. It's again a Persephone and Hades retelling. I didn't feel anything special about the romance. I thought the world building was strange and confusing, and even the smut was weird. Not weird, but underwhelming. I don't know. There's nothing here that I can say that will save this book.
I also don't get why it gets the hype it does. The way I see it, for me, it's actually not a bad book. It just doesn't deserve the hype, like, at all. I agree with you about the world building. It's like very messy writing, and the descriptions of how they come and go from Olympus, they don't really make sense. There's a lot of stuff that is not well explained. I feel like their romance was very surface level. Yeah. So the smut was okay for me.
I think it was more about how it was sold. Like, they tried to sell, or how it was marketed. They tried to make it very BDSM coded, and I thought it was a bit of a
stretch. It's a stretch.
It is a big stretch. He talks about his room of pleasure or whatever he calls it, and then it never shows up. And then the only thing that they do is do it in front of other people in his club.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. It's a bit underwhelming, and I was expecting something else when I started reading it. Also might be because it's kind of a short book. Yeah. I mean, you could have had more pages and explained more, but yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I know.
Continuing and seeing that you talked about a DNF, I also have a DNF here on my list that a lot of people love, which is The Trial of the Sun Queen. I DNF'd this book at around 60%.
Oh, wow. You really tried.
I tried. I did not see this book going anywhere. And I was still confused at 60% because there were two POVs, one of hers and one of the main male character, but they never met by 60%. And so I was like really confused. And at the same time, I didn't really care about his POV because it wasn't giving me like much. And then her POV, it's her going through trials to be a queen, but she was forced to be there. So it's kind of like you're risking your life to be in a trial that you didn't even sign up for. I don't know, it doesn't make a lot of sense. She starts at a prison. I think she was born at this prison, to be honest. I don't remember a lot. And then she was at this pit. She disappears because someone, probably from that royal thingy, got her, and yeah.
I am confused.
Yeah, honestly, you lost me halfway.
Is it a series? Like,
yes. I kind of understand where you probably might be going. Like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe it gets better.
yeah,
Maybe there's a reason.
or just like it has a slow start and then the
But
real
it's not
action
just a slow
happens in
start.
book 2. I don't know.
I mean, you might be right. I don't know.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you didn't like it when everybody else did, so
Maybe if one day I decide to, I'll give it a second try. But it's probably not gonna happen.
yeah, that's the thing. Like, what is the probability of picking up a series?
It happened to me once.
Ah, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I would not go for the second book if I don't like the first one.
No. What happened to me was I DNF'd the first book, and then I was like, but people talk so well about this. Like, what's the deal? Blah, 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 blah. And so I tried it again, and I really enjoyed it. And I loved the second book more.
Which series was it?
I was Dance of Thieves.
Ah, okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Because the first part, it's really slow. The first part of the first book.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, maybe I'll try it one day, blah, blah. And then that day actually came.
Oh, okay. I don't think that I tried to read a book
Mhm.
that I DNF'd. Maybe I should do that.
I don't know, because
You'd be
sometimes it could be the mood that we're in.
I did that with Neon Gods. I think I started it before. I started the audiobook and then I was like, no, I'm not in the mood for this. I listened to maybe 5% and then I came back to it and I listened to the whole thing.
Yeah, but okay. I guess I do have two different types of DNFs.
Yeah.
I don't
true.
consider a book that I just like opened and read a few pages a DNF. It just means like
True.
I tried, I didn't like it.
There's different types of DNFs.
Mhm,
So.
mhm. Yeah.
But what is next on your list?
I have Leave Me Behind by Kiem Moronova. And this is like a military romance. Dark military romance. And when I tell you that this book had the possibility of being 5 stars, but then what happens as a plot twist is so bad.
Oh, no.
So bad. I don't know. It's the first time I read a book by her, and I really liked it. It was so addictive. I was reading it so fast. So I was really disappointed by this plot twist, and I see it like everywhere as well. It's very, at least in the dark romance universe, I feel like people are always recommending her. She has a lot of good dark romance books. For you out there that recommended me this book, I get it, but this plot twist completely ruined the whole book. It went from like maybe not a 5 star, but like a 4.5 to like a 2.25 or something.
Yeah. There are a lot of books like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the end or a plot twist can just spoil the book entirely.
Yeah.
You know a book that I hate with a passion? Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Oh.
It's extremely famous in the personal development, self-help world. It's basically this guy who talks about his 2 dads. One is his real dad and the other is the dad of his friends. And his real dad wasn't really good with money or didn't think about money like something you could use to earn more money. And the other was. So his friend's dad taught him basically to make money work for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like investing and all of that. And I was expecting to learn stuff from this book and I didn't learn anything. It's just very motivational, I guess.
I think that book is just a mindset book.
Yeah, no. The writing is bad. I didn't like it. It's not my type of writing. Maybe it's not bad. In my opinion, it's not a good book. It's very like you said, like motivational. This book has a whole cult. Like people love this book with a passion, and I don't get it. It's just not for me.
You know what book I don't get the hype?
What book? Let me know.
Do you want to guess?
What genre is it?
Romance.
Like contemporary romance.
Yes.
Do we know?
Yes, you know.
Did we read it?
You did.
I did. I give
Mhm.
up.
Icebreaker.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh my god, how did we not think of this? Yes.
I apologize to everyone that likes this book. I do not get it. I don't understand why this is so hype. It's literally a college student, bit horny with dreams.
That she doesn't even get to.
Yes.
Anyway. She does. Yeah, true. I understand. It's like long. It's very long
Yes.
for a book, and it's super dragged. Like at some point they're just doing it
Yep.
all the time. And it's not even about like them anymore. These books that are series that introduce all of the friends in one book, I felt that it was like overwhelming to know all of these people because they're really a lot.
You continued, right? You continued.
Yeah, I
series.
continued the
Okay.
series, but I only read the second one, Wildfire. It was better. It was
Okay.
better, but I don't think you will.
No, thank you.
You will be partaking on that.
No, thank you.
I don't know. I've read a lot of sports romance,
Mhm.
and there's a few good ones, but most of them are not that good. In my list, I also have The Deal by Elle Kennedy, and I feel
Mhm.
like people are going to shake after I say this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but it's not a good book, honestly.
Oh, okay.
There's so many hockey romances out there that are much, much better. Because I feel like in other like adult sports romance,
Mhm.
the sports is actually like
A highlight?
yeah. And in college sports romances, it's not only really about the sports, or the sports are very underdeveloped. There's not much about it. It's more about the romance and the group of
Yeah.
friends, and I don't know. I don't really enjoy that.
Well, I know next time I read a sports romance, I'll go for an adult one.
Yeah. Trisha, if you have a romance book on your list.
Yeah. Historical romance. We have The Duke and I. So the first book of the
Mhm.
Bridgerton.
Bridgerton
Series?
series.
Mhm.
Yes. Mhm.
I didn't like it because of the rape scene.
Ah, yeah.
And I feel like in the series it's not that.
Highlighted.
Yeah, you barely see it, or it's just
They mention
a
it,
bit
yeah.
fast. You don't really notice, but in the book, it's kind of he
Obvious
gets
that
really
it's-
mad, and
Uh-huh.
it's very obvious that he didn't want it. It ruined the whole romance. Like I was really
mean,
into it,
yeah.
and then it's just, why would you do that? Why would you put that scene in the book that was so fine as it was?
And
Mhm.
it kind of romanticizes it.
Yeah, kind of makes it okay.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
did like the next book.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't read the rest, but I liked book number 2 as well.
Okay.
Anna, do you have any other books that you want to share?
I actually have a thriller.
Oh, okay.
I saw a lot on social media that people loved The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose.
Ah, yeah. Now that you show me the cover, I know what it is.
Ah. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh.
Like a lot of people talk about this book. And let me just say
No.
I did not enjoy this book because of the end, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I started not liking it a bit in the middle, but I think it was the end that made me really mad about this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cliche. Did she do it? Like, obviously she did.
Mm.
Rena, what else do you have on your list?
I have Assistant to the Villain.
No
I thought you
way.
liked that
Yeah, I thought you
by-
liked it.
I have very complicated emotions towards this book. And why? Because I feel a very strange compulsion to continue to read the series, even though I absolutely didn't like the first book. And I cannot explain it. I don't know. I saw it a lot on social media, and I was like, oh, once again, the villain. Do you see a pattern? I was like, okay, this sounds interesting. But the writing was just so ordinary. I feel like it's a story that could have been better if the writing was not so basic. It's even worse than basic. It's simplistic to the point that it makes it, not fun to read.
Mm-hmm.
But it's cute. It has cute scenes and stuff. I don't understand why people hype it so much. I also think it's a bit too long for the story.
Trisha.
I have to say this one, Onyx Storm by
Dun, dun,
Rebecca
dun,
Yarros.
dun.
Okay, how can someone go from
Shut
such a great book? Let me talk.
Fight!
How can you go from Fourth Wing that was so addictive and amazing, and I can't even describe it because it was so good, so addictive. Not good in the sense that amazing writing, but it was good. And then Onyx Storm is such a huge mess. I don't know. 60% of the book is not even needed. I have a lot of emotions when it comes to Onyx Storm, and I feel really sad because I was enjoying Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, and then came Onyx Storm, and I'm just like, I don't want to read it. I don't want to read the rest. I do, but I don't. I want to know what's going to happen, but I feel disappointed.
I feel your frustration. I was going to ask if, do you feel like other people in the book community feel the same, that they really don't like this book? I know that Anna loves it, or at least likes it, but did you see like any opinions online that would support you, or mostly people liked it? Or
No, I think there were a lot of people who also didn't like it.
okay.
Yeah, but this book still has a 4.22
Yes.
rating on Goodreads.
The
It's
majority-
extremely
That's
loved.
The
insane.
majority gave it 5 stars. Yes.
Yeah, and the majority who gave it 5 stars, some people said this is the best book in the series.
Oh,
I also can't relate to being the best book in the series because in the first part of the book I was like, why are we back here? But after that, I do not agree with you.
That's fine.
I absolutely loved the traveling between the cities and the islands.
Islands, yeah.
And the fight at the end, obviously. And let's not talk about the end itself.
Mm-hmm. Of course, it's a cliffhanger.
Obviously. I understand that it's a lot because there's a lot of plot, a lot of information, a lot of
Unnecessary
being thrown.
information, necessary names. This lady was like, where's the list of baby names? What can I get here? This and that and that and that and that.
With unnecessary, I can't agree. I'm sorry. Because everything that Rebecca has said in the first and second book have been relevant
True.
to, for example, the third. So I'm assuming information from the third will be relevant for the fourth or the last.
Trisha's like, I guess I'll never know.
No, I kind of want to read it. I want to know what's going to happen. But I guess
I hope
you
it's
are a
shorter.
believer and I am a non-believer.
Yeah.
We should have this episode, the title of this episode as Trisha and Anna fight. Who wins? Onyx Storm. Yes or no? Who? Clickbait.
We make a whole episode and you're like the neutral person
And
who
I'm
didn't
like,
read.
please stop. Please,
Leave me
Mama.
alone.
Mama, don't.
Mamas are
Mummies-
fighting.
Mummies
Mamas are
don't
fighting.
fight.
We'll end with that one and we'll just quickly talk about if you have any more on your list. I have One Dark Window on my list. It's the last one that I have. I don't know if I want to talk about this one right now because we are reading The Night and the Moth by the same author and I'm really enjoying it. It's our book club and we're going to have an episode on it. So please check it out. Or follow us and then check it out. So maybe I'm not being fair to the author, but I did try to read it and it was not my thing. But we'll see. After I finish The Night and the Moth, if I really, really, really love it, I might give it another try.
It's a different series, so like maybe
I
you
know.
just didn't like it. Yeah, if you're up for a third try.
Yeah, true. We'll see. We'll
yeah,
see.
exactly.
What about you, Rena? What are the other ones that you have on your list?
I can just mention quickly like 2 romances. The first one is Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. And I cannot stress this enough. It's just like a bunch of 40-year-olds fighting each other. And I'm going to leave it at that. And I also want to mention The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. I see this series recommended so much.
Yes.
And it's another author that I try to read other books from her, and I liked the other books, but not this one. It was just very underwhelming. In general, I just feel like it's very bland. But well, anyway, yeah. So that's my example. What about you, Tricia?
I will be quick. I also have here in this list Wild by Cheryl Strayed. It's not a popular BookTok book, I think, but it's a popular book. There's a movie about it. It's about this woman who goes through the Pacific Crest Trail while she has like zero experience. She's backpacking for weeks. It felt really boring. It's one of those cases that the movie is better than the book.
Oh, wow.
Usually
Okay.
it isn't,
Mm-hmm.
but I preferred the movie. Then Eyes on Me by Sarah Kate. Her series is quite known. I tried this one. I didn't really enjoy. It's a spicy romance series. I didn't like it because he's much older than her, and he knew her when she was young. And they're like, I don't know, half brothers. I feel like I have to mention Akotar. It was not bad. It was not good. It was right in the middle. I also need to read the rest, but the very first book was but it's so hyped. I feel like most of the book community is around this book or series.
Or at least has read it, or like this book changed everything for them, you know, like they started being avid readers because of that.
Then I also have Bare to You by Sylvia Day. It's extremely known, or it was.
Sylvia Day is very famous.
2023. I don't get the hype. That's my review. 2 stars.
There you go.
I was very straightforward.
I think that's enough ranting for today.
Enough hate.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
sorry
just
if
go
we-
read our little books that
Yeah.
we love.
Right? And if you were offended by this, I'm sorry, I guess, or not.
We're all
It's your
entitled to our
problem.
opinions.
Yeah.
If you're the writer of these books, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes.
It's not personal.
It's just a matter
And
of
we're still
opinion.
gonna read your books probably. We
Yeah.
just didn't like those. It's fine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Maybe we had a bad day on that day.
Maybe we are the problem.
Maybe we are the problem.
We are the problem.
we are
We
the
totally
problem.
are the problem.
So yeah, don't forget to follow us on social media, join the book club on Fable, and stick around.
Bye-bye.
Bye.